Hi, this is André Serraile here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Nevada Properties here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm here to talk to you about selling your house for your price or possibly more. I I just been looking over some things here, and I found out there's some real reasons why homes are not selling, in my opinion. And what I'm gonna do is just briefly go over some information with you. And it's basically there's a 10-day strategy that I have I have discovered that will help you sell your home. And there's some contingencies. There's some things that I feel that I've discovered that the reason why most people don't get to sell their home, and it's basically a listing that has been expired, and basically everything has been a real big problem as far as I've been seeing. And you probably already noticed that a lot of people want to sell their house, they want to get their price, but it's usually been an issue with that. And it's not basically the the person or the realtor or the person. Is basically a strategy, and everybody's been using a different strategy. So I'm going to go over a few points with you, and if you like what you're hearing, uh, go ahead and say yes in the comments. If you're watching me on YouTube, say yes in the comments. I also will provide a link to this video after the meeting. Uh, I'm pretty sure you're probably watching me on Facebook right now, but after the recording of this video, I'm gonna provide the link to my YouTube channel. This video will be uploaded into my YouTube channel. So what I want to do is I want to share my screen here. And like I said, I've been privileged to work with some realtors, and we found a proven 10-day strategy to sell your home for the highest price in the shortest time with clarity and confidence. And basically, uh, I've been working with these people, and I've been learning about being a full service professional. And there is a 10-day selling system that I have been allowed to learn. And I just wanted to go over a few things that basically, like I said, people just don't know. And I found out working with some realtors and some of the training that I've received, I feel now that I can actually help you sell your house for the price that you want. May not be exactly what you want, but I'm just going to explain why that you could get your price for your house or more, but sometimes there are some contingencies, and that's what I'm going to go over with you right now. Now, my goal, my commitment is also to transform the traditional selling experience in a coordinating, result-driven, combining market expertise and cutting-edge marketing to receive the highest possible price in the shortest time with confidence. So every step is intentional and strategic and focus on one outcome, getting the best outcome possible. And the system that I've been working with, it helps you get uh, buyers to have a strong first impression. Uh, Basically, it's a professional presentation that captures attention immediately and sets premium expectations. And that's through a scarcity, which like I, after you go over this information with me, the scarcity part, that's going to be at a meeting that we could talk to, and I could actually show you how I will create that scarcity for you that will help you get the price you want. And basically, uh, the competition, there's a way that I can help you find multiple interest buyers. by naturally elevating offers and improve the terms. And that's basically based upon the scarcity that's generated. So there are there's clear guidelines, and I'll go over those guidelines with you. So what the system that I'm using is different is because is based on four things: presentation, exposure, strategy, and pricing. Now, first of all, the 10-day strategy will create the demand. And like I said, if you want to learn how I will create demand with this 10-day strategy, uh, go ahead and just say yes in the comments. If not, just go to my messenger, tell me that you're interested, and send me a good number, a good email address. If there's no problem with that, just send me your contact information. I will set up a meeting with you so we can go over and I can show you why this 10-day strategy will help build the momentum. And it's basically the first 10 days. But there's basically a game plan. Like, first of all, the presentation. Your home has to be presented professionally with a photographer, and we'll go over that. The exposure basically is how a lot of people don't understand. The exposure is so important. And the strategy is basically a timeline. And if you want to learn about the timeline, like I said before, that timeline, can't really discuss that over here on here because if you want to get together and talk, I can go over the timeline with you. And then basically what it is based upon the pricing. The pricing is so important. And I'll basically go is a real issue with the pricing. And the pricing is actually the reason why the home does not sell. And I'll go over that details with you. So there's four pillars, like I said, there's four pillars of a successful sale: the presentation, this proven strategy, the exposure, and the pricing. So in the presentation, first impressions are everything. So when we talk about getting that presentation done, it's more than just going over to the house and just take your phone and take a picture of it, some pictures, and upload it into the listing, the MLS, or probably load it up into Zillow or whatever you like to do. But I have to say that the first impressions are very, very important, very, very important. And so I work with a very professional professional photographer who puts together the package for me, and we're going to be doing a lot of pictures, angles, but we're not going to actually put all the pictures. We're going to put the best pictures together that's going to create how can I say it? We're going to create a curiosity. But the presentation, the property has to command attention. And if the pictures are not professionally taken, it's not going to catch the eye. So usually, like I said here, these are some of the things that the photographer I work with. We go over the pricing, and then the digital marketing access. The custom property websites are basically very, very important. So you got to have those visuals together. So the exposure, that's so important, like I said before. When you get your property listed, it has to be positioned on every channel. And what I do is I actually put you in position in maybe at least 1,000 websites in front of maybe 1,000 or more realtors that have buyers that look at your property. And it's very, very detailed, and people once it gets that exposure, you're going to carry that exposure to where you can get the proper like a feeding frenzy. But this is basically created upon uh, the 10-day strategy. So uh, basically what's going to happen is when I start your exposure, we're going to be using an MLS distribution, which reaches thousands of agents, broker networks, major realtor portals, global syndication, and that's what I do. And it's not just putting it in the MLS. And the main thing is if you have the proper photos and in just the staging of the home and everything, that's what really gets. And then, like I said, these are all the things that I will be doing for you to get that proper exposure. Now, the 10-day sales strategy. It's basically a proven strategy is the way it is implemented. So here's that strategy here. It delivers the results. And what I'm saying is, like I said, I can't really go over it right now. If you want to know more specifically how to go over it, I could set up a meeting with you if you want to. Just in the comment section, say I'm ready. I'll contact you and get you on a set up a time. I can send you my calendar, and that's when like I said, the magic happens when preparation meets precision timing. So when you got that preparation and the timing, the 10-day strategy, you're just going to be blown away how your home will be sold. But the thing is, you have to basically work with me on this, because there's a lot of a lot of traditional ways that people are selling the properties, but I'll go over that with you later on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build anticipation. We're going to concentrate on activity, focus on getting that. See, the thing is, and it's based upon your pricing. That's the key. If your pricing is not right, you're not going to get people coming in. So that's the key thing. You got to set the pricing to where you got people coming in. That's very, very important. So we're going to launch. We're going to create the scarcity, momentum, and the final prep. And what it is we could do, a couple of things. We could probably do an open house, or we can actually put your home on like the easy, you could actually do a live walkthrough if you want to, and there's other things that you can do to make the adjustments. And basically, I'm giving away some of the stuff here, but like I said, if we want to create the momentum, it's very, very important that we get the strategy along with the pricing. So within the 5 days peak buyer activity, that will create the people to come through. So if you're not going through the proper steps, this is not going to happen. So that's why I want to go. If you want to get with me, I'm telling you, that's the key thing. I really like to go in detail with you personally, because the 10-day strategy is based upon, like I said, the way everything is implemented. And it has to be implemented not basically upon how you think it might be. I'm telling you, if you work with this particular 10-day system, you'll be amazed how fine you'll be getting. You'll be getting, people walking up and, closing. So, on the 8th day, you're going to offer a deadline here. And so a clear communicated deadline prompts buyers to submit the strongest terms. No more waiting, no more hesitation. And basically what it is, um, like I said, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but there are fastest, like I say, I want you to know that you could get faster decisions, no prolonged negotiations, and offers arrive simultaneously. I can't even say that's a bad word there for direct comparison. So that's the key thing. We want to get the offers, but like I said, within that 10-day span, that's when you're going to get it. And there's a reason why you're going to get it. Then a negotiation comes along, and then on the 10th day, we should be closing. So the pricing strategy is the foundation to marketing your success. Okay, this is where the rubber meets the road. Why pricing matters. The right price increases visibility in the buyer searches. So that's the key thing. You have to have the right price. And it has to be more like a realistic price. It drives higher showing traffic. It creates competition. It generates multiple offers, strengthens negotiation power. But the wrong price reduces online visibility, decreases buyer interest, eliminates competitive tension, and results in fewer or weaker offers and weaker negotiation leverage. Now, the key thing is, like I said before, pricing is the single most decision in the selling process. So the right price increases visibility, drives traffic. The wrong price, reduces demands and negotiation power. And here's the key: when you have the wrong price, what happens is you're going to end up with an expired listing, because the wrong price will drive away people, because it's not going to attract people. And then on top of that, the longer your listing stays up, the longer people will think that it's something wrong with the house. So if you get the right price, the 10-day strategy will work. And if you want to learn how I will get the right price for you, like I said before, go ahead and say yes. Send me a messenger or a note in Messenger, or you can go to my website, whatever you like. All the information is in the in my YouTube channel, or in the Facebook page, the Facebook video that I've uploaded into my profile page here. So moving forward, now the pricing strategy is our pricing philosophy. What I want to do is attract maximum early activity, create urgency, increase showing time, and strengthen negotiation leverage. Because if you're getting pricing that's basically close to possibly what you want, that's what we achieve, right? So, but it does not happen unless you put up the right kind of price. And like I said, if you want to know how to do that, get in contact with me, and we'll go ahead and talk. And we're just going to have a simple conversation. If you feel like this is not going to work for you, fine. All I want to do is to show you what I want, what I'm going to offer to you. And I think I have something that I could probably send to you that will help you, with your staging, or actually getting your house ready for sale. Now, basically, we usually determine the pricing on, like I said, analyzing your market conditions, recent sales, and buyer behavior. And when you do that, we can identify your optimal price point. Now, it's basically what the price point is. It does depend on a lot of these conditions here: local trends, recent comparable sales, active market competition, and home condition upgrades and features. But the main thing is that price point right here, that price point. And of course, there's a lot of things that a lot of people feel like since they've gotten certain things put in their house that you think you should get a certain kind of price. Maybe there are some, but the main thing is if you get the right price point, people are not going to really look at, uh, uh, like if they walk through the house, yeah, they might be impressed with some of the stuff, but it's the price point that gets them into the house. So this is the real reason why I wanted to go over why a lot of people get a lot of expired listings. And maybe if want to have an open mind, then it'll kick in with you. It'll make sense for you. But if you are just so set on a certain price, that is the reason why most people don't sell their home, because you're basing your price, your list price, on a property based on a lot of things that may not be transferable to other people. So here's the risk of overpricing. Overpricing is the most common and costly mistake sellers make. Overpriced homes just don't sit longer, and they ultimately sell for less. You get that? So the key thing is you'll get fewer showings, you'll get lower, no offers, longer market time, and potential price reduction. So what I'm saying is, if you're setting it, your price too high, and you're thinking, okay, we're going to get people bidding and bidding and bidding, and you get closer to your price. That's the reason why a lot of people don't sell their home, because they feel if they sell it at the price they feel that in here's the other mistake. The agent accepts the price, and they accept the price because they feel they have to take the listing. But actually, they're hurting the customer by taking an overprice, because that's the reason why we have all these expired listings. And that's why you get people calling you, because you still want to hold on to that price. And then guess what? You get with that person that called you and you work with them, but you're defeating the purpose, because you get all the bells and whistles, all the things that the realtor is working with you to get your home sold, but still the roadblock is the risk, is that overpriced. So if you're like tuning me out right now, then maybe I'm not the right realtor for you. But if you just kind of like, if you're reading all these things here, I'm just really set on this one particular slide. If you just stop the video and read it, that is the reason why we have so many listings, so many expired listings, and no homes are moving. It's because of that one reason. People overprice, and the realtor, to me, is a mistake to overprice the home like this high, expecting people will, and you want to get the buyer, get the highest bid for your property. But in most cases, nobody will even consider walking up or walking through the home because your price is too high. So if you are interested, I'm going to stop right here. If you're interested, I'm going to stop share right here. If you're interested and you're looking to do better, to get that price you want, but it has to be a price that that will be contingent upon having a good price that's on your listing, and that's the difference. And if you want to discuss more, then get back with me. You can, if you're watching me on YouTube, or if you're watching the video here on my Facebook page, my information is in the comment section, and also should be in the description. My website, telephone number. Go ahead, text me, let me know, and then we'll go ahead and set up an appointment. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back, and I'm going to be doing more presentations like this. So Take it easy. I hope you have a great day.